Let's discuss Chespirito sin querer queriendo with spoilers. Seeing the balanced portrayal of Roberto Gomez Bolaños, both as a genius but also as a flawed human being. And one of the most impactful things about this series was seeing Graciela, Roberto's first wife. She was portrayed with such grace and compassion. She forgave Roberto for his affair, supported him throughout his career, and reminded him and the audience that he still had a family, even if he had emotionally drifted away. Seeing her watching him on TV after everything, still admiring him, was heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. She deserved so much more, and the series finally gives her the respect that she deserved. The series also dove into the heartbreak and tension behind the scenes of El Chavo del Ocho. Watching Don Ramon preparing to leave the show was incredibly sad, and on top of that, seeing Angelines Fernandez try to encouraging him to stay but still him leaving was just so sad. Then there's the story of Kiko, or as the series refers to him, Marcos Barragan. The tension between him and Roberto was so raw, especially when Marcos insists that Kiko is his character when Roberto created all these characters. His departure was done with such selfish and bitter energy, and you could feel how it affected the entire cast. His ambition and his belief that Kiko was an even bigger character than El Chavo leads him to break away and create his own show, but at the cost of leaving a family behind. And the show does a great job at showing those losses, especially for Roberto, and once again Graciela's quiet strength shines through, even as she begins to see Roberto slowly slipping away. The realization that he didn't love her the same way anymore, even when she had been there for him all along. She sacrificed, held his world together, and when he finally achieved his dreams, he didn't look back. The acting in the series was phenomenal across the board. I loved everyone, as each brought such warmth and humanity to their roles. There were also 3 moments throughout this series where I almost cried. The first one was at the end of episode 4, where you finally see the Vecindad del Chavo come to life. The set, the costumes, the characters, it all felt so nostalgic. I loved the warmth, the laughter, and seeing the beginning of something iconic. Then came the end of episode 7, which wrecked me. Graciela finally realizes that she lost Roberto, not just emotionally, but entirely. And then she begins to cry, and we see Maria Antonieta de las Nieves hugging her. Graciela was truly the heart behind Roberto in those years, and to see her let go was heartbreaking. And then the final moment was at the end of episode 8, where we see all the characters of El Chavo del Ocho being embraced by fans. The joy on everyone's faces was beautiful, and what really hit me was seeing Graciela and her kids watching the TV, seeing how happy Roberto was. And then came Roberto's reflection as he speaks to Margarita. He realizes that it was never just about him, but about everyone else, and spreading joy and laughter. And then ending with the cast singing Que Bonita Vecindad. It was a final loving tribute to the characters and the cast. This was an excellent show, and I would highly recommend it. And look out for my ranking of the characters coming soon.